Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5 and this has been pretty popular on the internet. This is a Victorinox peeling knife or broadspeak blade knife. This one's been modified for Pakal style fighting, and this is a Kydex sheath made for it. It can either be worn as a neck knife, a waistband knife, or I think it's rigged where you can carry it in your pocket. And some of you may be familiar with Ed Cardone or Ed's Manifesto's Instagram account, and he proposes that if you're traveling abroad to not bring anything with you, basically, and if you go into a country, you go to the grocery store or whatever, and you buy a peeling knife or a paring knife, and this is one of his favorites that he recommends a lot. And he actually modeled several knives with custom knife makers that are based on this design, like the Evelyn, I think is what it's called. And his mother, Evelyn, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, carried a knife similar to this as our EDC, and that's what the Emerson knife is kind of based off of. And I'm going to plan to try two different cuts. Well, first off, we're just going to poke it a little bit, see how well this kind of dipped point penetrates. Then I'm going to do a what's called a chin pry and Libre fighting, which is something that I was introduced to, which is basically a punch and then a pull across the neck. Then we're going to do a vertical cut because this is generally how most people carry their knives. But I figured it would be irresponsible not to include a Pakal type of technique. So first off, I'm going to hold it with my fingers, and that was just super easy. I'm going to do it slowly. No penetration issues there, even with this dipped point. Now, with the chin pry, the goal is to punch and expose these arteries. So we're gonna punch, then we're gonna do like that. And if we got a pretty nasty cut, pretty deep. Now, I think one of the more devastating cuts to do in a cut test is a full vertical. It's awesome looking. That's a big cut, went all the way down. Let's see. I'm just gonna, basically, I'm gonna stop now because I don't want to waste my meat, but I just kind of wanted to torque on it a little bit. I'm putting lateral pressure on it. Cut through the seam right here, this hem. That's a dangerous knife right there. And if you're size restricted on what you can carry, this is cheap. This is about $9 to $12, I think. Maybe cheaper other places if you buy the Kydex sheath setup. And I got this one on Etsy that was modified with the Kydex. It was a little bit more expensive, but just go on Amazon and buy this knife itself. It's very cheap, very affordable, very easy to do. And you know what? If something bad happens, you're in a country where you don't want to go into the legal system, what knife? Not suggesting that you should do anything like that, but it's a suggestion. You might need a disposable knife. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5 and I'm out.